Hello everyone, I hope you all are fit and healthy. So students, in this video we are going to study another phylum, that is phylum Mollusca. The animals under this phylum, they are soft bodied animals. So let us first of all see the unique features of the animals under this phylum. First of all, let us see the body characters. Their body is soft and their body is unsegmented. So the body is without segmentation and they have triploblastic nature. So means in their body there are three germ layers present, that is ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm. Then the other one is symmetry. They have bilateral symmetry, but the exception is there in class Gastropoda. Under this phylum Mollusca, there is a class named as Gastropoda. The animals under this class, they show asymmetry. So the reason behind asymmetrical body in Gastropoda class is that there is a phenomenon named as torsion. So what happens during torsion is that during larval stage, the mantle rotates in such a way that the anus comes ahead near the head and the body becomes asymmetrical. Now the question arises, what is mantle? So let us see first of all the division of body. The body, it is divided into head, muscular foot, visceral mass and mantle. So this is the head and it has a visceral mass, which is also known as visceral hump. So this is the head. Then it extends into visceral mass or visceral hump. This visceral mass, it is present above the foot. This generally includes digestive, nervous, excretory, reproductive, respiratory systems. So above the visceral mass or visceral hump, which is also known as, there is a mantle present. So this mantle is basically a thick or a fleshy fold of dorsal body mass. This means this mantle, it is present on the dorsal side and it is thick and fleshy fold. This is the mantle. The space between the mantle or visceral hump is known as mantle cavity. This is the head. Then it extends into visceral mass. Then this is the mantle. Mantle is above the visceral mass. Then there is a muscular foot. It is a ventral organ, means it is present on the ventral side. It is modified for creeping, for seizing. So this is the role of the muscular foot. Then the visceral mass, it is, we have studied, it is present above the foot and it includes systems such as digestive system, respiratory system, excretory system and nervous system. This is the visceral mass. Then the mantle, it is present above the visceral mass. This is thick and fleshy fold of dorsal body mass. The mantle is also known as pallium. Then mantle secretes a shell. If mantle secretes a shell, so this shell, it is hard and brittle. This is the shell which is present above the mantle. This shell is secreted by mantle and this shell is made up of calcium carbonate. Therefore, it is a calcareous shell. So shell, if it is present, then it will be secreted by mantle. One point to be noted here, that no space is present between the mantle and shell. No space is present between mantle and shell. A space is present between visceral mass and mantle, that is known as mantle cavity. So a space is present between mantle and visceral mass, that is known as mantle cavity. No space is present between mantle and shell. So this is the general body of the animals under this phylum. So let us see other features also. Their body cavity, they are true coelomates, and this coelom, it is restricted around heart, gonads and kidneys, and they have hemocoelom cavity. So the body cavity is true coelom. Then the circulatory system is open circulatory system. So the circulatory system is open circulatory system. This means the blood, it comes out of the blood vessels and it opens into the sinuses, that is irregular blood filled spaces. And in their blood there is a pigment that is known as hemocyanin. It is a copper containing blue respiratory pigment. So this is another unique feature of the animals under phylum Mollusca, that they have a hemocyanin which is known as copper containing blue respiratory pigment. Then the excretory organs. Their excretory organs are kidneys. So kidneys, they are also known as organ of Buchanus in the phylum under Mollusca. So the kidneys, that is organ of Buchanus, they are the excretory organs under phylum Mollusca. Nervous system, it consists of ganglia and nerves. Respiratory system is consisting of feathered gills known as ctenidia. So what are these ctenidia? They are basically present in the mental cavity. So they are feathered gills. They are feathered gills or ctenidia. They are present in the mental cavity. So what is mental cavity? It is the space between the mental and the visceral mass. Then the reproduction, how they reproduce, they are mostly dioecious, means their sexes are separate, but some of the members, they are monoecious, which means in single individual both the sex organs are present. Then their fertilization may be external or internal, and their development may be direct or indirect. So in direct development there is no larval stage, but in indirect development there is a larval stage, and this larval stage is known as Veliger larva. So Veliger larva is the name of the larva under indirect development. The common examples under this phylum are snail, Unio and octopus. So let us see what are the unique features once again. The body characters, their body is soft, they have no segments, they are triploplastic. Then their symmetry, they are bilateral symmetrical animals, but the exception is there under class Gastropoda, they have asymmetry body. The reason behind asymmetrical body is due to the phenomena known as torsion. So what happens during torsion? In the larval stage in Gastropoda, the mantle, it rotates in such a way that anus comes near head and the body becomes asymmetrical. So that is under class Gastropoda. Then the body is divided into head, which consists of mouth, eyes, tentacles. Then there is a muscular foot which is present on the ventral side, and therefore it is a ventral organ and it is modified for creeping and for seizing and for plowing. The visceral mass, it is present above the foot, and it consists of digestive, nervous, excretory, reproductive and respiratory system. Then the mental, it is present above the visceral mass, and the space between the mental and the visceral mass is known as mental cavity. So shell, if present, it is secreted by mental, and the shell is hard and it is made up of calcium carbonate. Therefore it is known as calcareous shell. One more important thing to be noted here is that in their digestive system, they have a tube within tube body plan. This means mouth and anus are there. In the mouth, there is a rasping organ. Rasping organ means rough organ. You may say tongue-like organ in which there are projections, very sharp projections are found. And this rasping organ is named as radula. This is another unique feature of the phylum Mollusca. And this is used for capturing of food. Now let us see the body cavity. The body cavity is true coelom is found, but it is restricted around heart, around gonads and kidneys. Then the circulatory system is open, and in their blood there is a pigment that is hemocyanin, which is copper containing blue respiratory pigment. The excretory organs, the kidneys, they are known as organ of Bujanus, and they are monotelic, means their excretory substance is ammonia. Chief excretory substance is ammonia. Nervous system consists of ganglia and nerves. Respiratory system consists of feathered gills known as ctenidia, which is present in the mantle cavity. And the reproduction is, they may be monoecious or mostly they are dioecious animals, means sexes are usually separate. There will be male and female individuals. Then the fertilization is external or internal fertilization, and development direct or indirect. If the indirect development is there, then the larva is known as veliger larva. The examples are snail, unio and octopus. So this is all for today. Take care everyone.